Good morning. My name is Doug and I am playing The Crust. And this is update 3, version 0.99.79. And this is my second episode of my 11th base. So, I either enjoy playing the game or I'm not very good at it. I haven't decided which yet. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Looks like we can set up a base up here. Okay.
Research complete.
That'll be 2 days. It's going to be a while. So, let's go ahead and set that up. And we will set that up. Okay. So, for those of you who missed it, my last base collapsed rather spectacularly when I killed off all of my colonists, which happens. This game certainly is not proof against stupid mistakes, and I definitely made some. Is it daylight yet? No. Silicon. Okay. Can't do much right now. And I know that since I have that, I'm going to have Hope 2 crashing down eventually. Building the component factory does start a clock, so you do need to be careful about that. Let's go ahead and speed things up. Get through the night.
Research complete.
Okay, throw a pause on things. Okay. So, I did the refrigerator and what else? I don't know why that didn't kick in, but obviously it will. And we are down to like 4 days here, maybe 5. So let's pull up a little bit of fundamental science. Cargo drone. That's always a good thing to have. That also will be kicking off eventually. Oh wait, no. Complete. Here we go. And start the game again. Slow things down. I need to keep my drillers busy. Don't want them without work. Okay. Let's increase. Okay. And let's see if I have any no contracts. So okay. Getting towards dawn here, which is a good thing. Made it without problem. Go to the surface. And back down. I will tell you, I have alternated between putting these on the surface and putting them underground. I believe putting them underground is a better option. I think they attract more attention from the drones when they're underground than when they are on the surface.
Director, we have a message on the emergency channel. I'll put it on the screen.
Attention. This is Arthur Moore, commander of the Hope 2 orbital station. The station has sustained severe damage from multiple collisions. We have lost key control modules. A hard moon landing will occur in the coming weeks. Request assistance from anyone who hears this message. All crew members are ordered to take shelter in Block 4. I repeat.
The debris from the meteorite impact must have gotten Hope 2. I'm already contacting Crust to report it.
Crust is aware of the situation with Hope 2 and is already working on an evacuation plan. We will need assistance in search and rescue operations, including providing a place to accommodate the rescued crew. Your base is ideal for this. We are ready to provide necessary support and equipment to complete the task. All that remains is to confirm your willingness to participate.
With all due respect, Director, I do not share your doubts. People are in danger, and if it's in our power to help them, we must do so.
With all due respect, Alice, altruism has clouded your judgment. Crust is clearly asking for grant aid that we cannot afford right now. I suggest we focus on restoring production and resuming shipments to Earth, where resources are urgently needed right now. Also, I've negotiated a prepayment with Phasm. We can use their funds if we start reestablishing the contract system now.
But all you care about is profit. If that's the case, think of the technology Crust will provide. It's worth as much as our base in its current state.
Do we pay a fair price for their technology? Don't forget, Director, by accepting Crust's offer, we will allow them to decide how our base is developed. We'll have to focus on the construction of the living quarters and postpone the expansion of high-tech manufacturing and investigation of the meteorite case.
Crust is going to accommodate the surviving Hope 2 crew members at your base in exchange for equipment and technologies for us to carry out a rescue mission. If you accept Crust's offer, you will lose access to the FASM contract, for which the corporation is willing to pay upfront.
I always rescue the station crew.
You need to establish contact with the station, assist the commander with the evacuation, and then transport the team to your base. You should have living quarters suitable for sustaining life by then. Begin preparations for the construction of the living quarters immediately. It is a complex and resource-intensive structure, so maximize and optimize production so you're ready when survivors arrive. In summary, your main tasks are: contact the station and ensure the transport of the crew to your base. Construct a residential facility with life support systems. We will send a research plan and transportation for search and rescue operations shortly.
We've barely recovered from the explosion. Now our base is just a couple of mining and processing modules. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to save the crew, but it'll be almost impossible in such a short amount of time. We definitely can't do it alone. I will send a request to colleagues and inform you when new information becomes available.
Indeed, the timing's not ideal. However, we still have the ability to break down the task and move towards our goal with small steps.
Director, we managed to dispatch the research rover scout. It's essential for your next mission. Examine the satellite repeater and make contact with the Hope 2 crew. Mr. Ratchet will help you sort out the controls. You're free to use data that will help with the mission. Some of it will expedite the research. Professor Wilfrey knows what to do with it. However, remember that all ship logs, crew records, and other materials related to the incident are the property of Crust. Your company has no authority to examine this information.
Ratchet, have you heard the news? Crust put you in charge of the new toy. We don't have much time to contact the crew, so helping the Director get the rover to the repeater is your top priority.
Not only did we lose almost all of our equipment, but we also turned out to be the last hope for Crust and the Hope Station. Anyway, Director, we're in a hurry. Land the cargo pod with the rover and we'll proceed. Horizon 6. Almost everything has been modified. Only the hull is original. Crust doesn't have much like it. Send it off base and see what we can find with it.
Okay. That's going to be 8 days. Blue. Which will go there. So, green. Definitely have enough power right now.
Objective achieved.
This needs to be addressed.
Attention. This is First Vice President Alice Vance speaking. We have received equipment and coordinates and are beginning a rescue operation as per Crust directive. Our mission, to safely evacuate the crew of Hope 2 and get them back to base in one piece. By this time, habitable living quarters must be completed. Director, you need to send a rover to the repeater and contact the station crew. Professor
On the
Wilford,
way.
please request Crust life support technology. Ratchet, we're going to need a cargo truck for crew transport. Take care of it for us. Personnel on Earth to proceed under new directives issued by your immediate supervisor. Over and out.
Okay.
We cannot rely solely on Crust to deliver all the equipment. We need to prepare ourselves. We need a cargo truck to deliver the crew, and we need it now. Ratchet, any ideas?
We can try to fix this piece of scrap metal. It's a Pathfinder 3B, an outdated model. But it has increased maneuverability and payload capacity. Just what we need.
Okay.
Research complete.
$30 days, 25 days. Call it 6 days, and then. Okay, so green. Middle of the day. Let's get all this done. Where's my ore scanner? Here's my ore scanner. Okay, we're getting fundamental science points for 240
The engine is
days.
running. This old timer may not look like much, but the cargo truck has passed all tests and is ready for operation. Director, we'll send a cargo truck as soon as we receive the crew's coordinates. You don't have to worry about the delivery.
Okay. So we have water there, which means I'm going to want my base down here. That'll be a good start to the base. That's full. That's full. Okay. Get those knocked out. Monthly report. Doing okay money-wise.
Director, we've established communication with the station.
We didn't expect anyone to respond. The situation is critical. The station has suffered a lot of damage. The navigation system is down. Power and life support systems are failing. There are some wounded, but so far everyone's alive. Now that we have a signal from the surface, I'll try to keep the crew reassured. We'll activate the emergency beacon so you can pick us up after landing. What do you mean you're not ready to rescue us? Listen to me. You must make it happen. People's lives depend on your work. Our orbit is decaying. We can't change course. I'll reroute energy from Block 6 and 2 and try to delay the lunar landing as much as possible. Our lives are in your hands, Director. Hurry up.
Director, we urgently need to build living quarters and get them out there. Professor, have we received the necessary technologies?
Crust has handed over the research plan. They agreed to help, but the main burden will fall on our shoulders.
Living quarters will require a lot of space. Director, make sure the drones mine enough area for construction.
Objective achieved.
Okay, we're ready. Director, use the room planner tool and lay down a room of the required size.
Switch to the room building mode and prepare a plan for the future room. Don't forget to install doors before completing the design.
And yes, Director, several technical modules will be needed for the colonists' living conditions. Try to separate the sleeping quarters and production areas in advance. After all, we want the staff to come to work well rested, right?
Director, Crust has sent us an additional set of drones, which will allow us to expand production even further. Treat them with caution. They are an extremely rare and valuable resource.
Pod ready.
Research complete.
Research complete. Wait. So that'll be 4.8 days, 5 days, another 3, so 8. Blue. Definitely gonna be blue. Gonna need that. Okay. Backing around. So I was trying to decide where I was going to put the habitat to this time. I think we will put it up here. 21. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Okay. Okay. I need to put it over here. This is ugly, rough and ready, but it's what I'm gonna need. Okay. Okay, I changed my mind again. I want to have the base centrally located. There's ice.
Objective achieved.
We'll start
Provide
with
the drones
basic
with
room.
materials and complete the construction. Keep a close eye on the supply of steel and concrete, and repair modules of the product chain in a timely manner. Also, you can convert drones back from miners to speed up the building process.
Right.
Director, news about the difficult situation with Hope 2 has reached us. We are ready to provide a base to temporarily accommodate the crew. The offer has already been sent to your representative.
Message from an unknown sender. Security needs a little time to decrypt. Okay, great. Director, Malachite has responded to our request for help. They are offering assistance to our rescue operation, but there's a catch. I'll put the message on the screen now. The Malachite lunar base is not designed for long-term human occupancy, but it is equipped with small life support modules. Judging by the sensors, they're still functioning. Malachite is offering to temporarily accommodate the crew on their base to give us time to build what we need. However, if you read their offer carefully, it implies that we will have to return the favor if necessary. We can agree to their terms to make the rescue go smoothly, but remember that in that case, we will owe them a favor in return. In any case, the decision is yours.
As if we have an option.
In the current circumstances, we have to accept any help we can get, Director. Malachite will buy us some time, and that's the most valuable asset right now.
Malachite sent the geolocation of their base. I've marked it on the map. Now we have a place to accommodate the crew from Hope 2. But my gut tells me it can't be that easy. Director, let's confirm our destination for the crew after evacuation. Send the rover to the abandoned Malachite base.
Okay.
Research complete.
Director, a lot of industrial and scientific facilities on the moon have been severely damaged and remain incommunicado. We could try to build a repeater at our base. Who knows what signals it might be able to detect? Maybe we can find survivors or gather useful resources and research materials.
Right. 3 days. Silicon.
Director, it looks like the rover has run out of power. Now, it couldn't beat a turtle in a race, and until the sun is up again, there's nothing we can do about it. The rover is solar powered, and as soon as the sun goes down, it starts using energy from its batteries. Keep this in mind when planning long-distance expeditions.
Research complete.
Great, we can now install the hauling drone reconfigurator. This will significantly speed up operations. Hauling drones transport multiple units of a single resource type, greatly accelerating pod loading. However, remember, they do not maintain modules or deliver construction materials. For these tasks, standard drones are still required.
For carrying out various tasks and contracts on the moon, you may need a rover scout and cargo transport. Since our resources are currently insufficient for producing transport, you can purchase everything you need in the Crust Solutions section of the Control Center interface. In this section, you can rent other labs to participate in your research to increase your science point income.
You can also order ready-made modules here to accelerate the development of your production. Director, did you know that when a conveyor is connected, the input is blocked for drones, and when connected to the output, the exit is closed? This means that by default, resource delivery is handled either by drones or conveyors, but not but not both at the same time. To manage this process, use a storage manager. Some modules, such as the bulk storage, automatically open for drone servicing when the storage is full and lock again when capacity drops to 50%. more steel. Well, these priority over everything so that they will get built. Oops, looks like... Looks like we barely made it. So... Whoops. Research. Oh, I need the MRR first. Okay. And with that, I think we are going to call it for right now.
Director, to obtain oxygen, we need to find ice deposits among the regolith and set up its extraction. To do this, build an ore detector.
Okay, thank you. And we'll put a pause on this. So thank you for joining me. If you like the game or you like what how my playstyle is going, please leave a like. If you buy the game because you've seen one of my videos, please let me know. I had somebody do that earlier and it just made my morning. Thank you very much. And if you have a comment about my playstyle or presentation style, I know I'm not the best. I know it. So all I'm asking is that you be civil. I do take criticism. Beyond that, all the normal stuff, like, follow, share, comment. Have a nice morning. Take care.